What's going on, everyone? It's KB the Mark, back to bring you the news. On today's Wrestling Report, we have many stories to discuss, starting with TNA Unveils new world title, creative plans for Gable Stevenson, and many more stories. Please don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to stay up to date. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the news. Impact Wrestling is rebranding its promotion this Saturday at the Hard To Kill pay-per-view event from the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada, by bringing back the TNA brand. In the lead up to that event, the promotion has been revealing the new designs of their championship belts. The promotion is teasing they have something big planned for the show and are on the goal of signing a big name star. On Wednesday afternoon, TNA showed off the new World Heavyweight title. WWE inked Gable Stevenson to an NIL deal a while ago, but the years have ticked over and he hasn't been seen. Stevenson was even drafted to Raw, but he's only made NXT appearances in recent memory. That changed before SmackDown last week. Gable Stevenson made an unexpected appearance at the WWE SmackDown New Year's Revolution event held in Vancouver last week. His involvement included a dark match against Cedric Alexander before the main event. Previously, Gable Stevenson had primarily participated in NXT live events and had a single televised match against Baron Corbin at NXT Great American Bash 2023, which ended in a double countout. According to PW Insider, Gable Stevenson is scheduled for participation in upcoming SmackDown television events. However, it is important to note at this present time, he is not included in the creative plans for the Men's Royal Rumble match. This development shows that Gable Stevenson's gradual transition to the main roster is going to happen. Only time will tell how long it takes at this point. He certainly has a ton of potential as an Olympic gold medalist. What's your take on Gable Stevenson making his way to the WWE main roster? Let us know what you think in the comment section. TNA is gearing up for its highly anticipated pay-per-view event, Hard To Kill, set to take place this Saturday in Las Vegas, Nevada. The event has generated buzz due to the possibility of a significant talent signing, which TNA has been teasing in the lead up to the show. According to reports from PW Insider, insiders within the promotion suggest that at least one former WWE talent may make an appearance at Hard To Kill, although the identity of this potential signing remains undisclosed at this time. The TNA Hard To Kill lineup goes as follows: Alex Shelley versus Moose for the TNA World title, Trinity versus Jordan Grace for the TNA Knockouts World title, Chris Sabin versus El Hijo del Vikingo versus Kushida for the TNA X Division title, ABC versus the Rascals versus Speedball Mountain versus Grizzled Young Veterans for the TNA World Tag Team titles, Giselle Shaw versus Zaya Brookside versus Jody Threat versus Tasha Steelz versus Alicia Edwards versus Danny Luna in a Knockouts Ultimate X match, Josh Alexander versus Alex Hammerstone, Dirty Dango versus PCO, Tommy Dreamer versus Crazy Steve in a no disqualification match for the TNA Digital Media title, Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers versus Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian, and Rich Swann versus Steve Macklin. With the potential surprise signing and a stacked lineup of matches, TNA's Hard To Kill promises to be an exciting and memorable event for wrestling fans. Are you excited about TNA's Hard To Kill pay-per-view event and the possibility of a former WWE talent signing? Let us know in the comments below. Your winner and new NXT North American Champion, Oba Femi. Obi Femi cashed in his NXT Men's Breakout Tournament contract, guaranteeing him a title opportunity at any championship of his choosing at any time of his choosing. The big man came out with his contract in hand after Dragon Lee successfully defended his NXT North American Championship against Lexis King. He announced that he was indeed cashing in on the spot, and he will go on to defeat Dragon Lee in a quick match to become the new NXT North American Champion. That is how this week's episode of NXT on USA went off the air from the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. WWE announced on Tuesday that they had hired Lee Fitting as head of media and production following the departure of Kevin Dunn, the longtime WWE head of production. Dunn was one of Vince McMahon's most trusted employees and one of the most influential people behind the scenes. He recently gave his notice to the company, effective at the start of 2024. As previously reported, Dunn's say had decreased over the last year plus, with McMahon no longer in charge, leading to the decision being made to leave, as he also didn't want to alter the production style compared to how he saw it. Dunn made the call to leave, and it was said that Dunn exited because he felt disrespected and was a Vince McMahon guy. PW Insider reports Fitting being brought in as the replacement of Dunn absolutely made waves among those in the production and TV departments. It was said that there were some not thrilled that an outsider would now be above them, while others were worried about what the hiring could mean for them if he brought in his people at the expense of WWE staffers. Other people waited to see what would happen before worrying, while there were others were dismayed that the company didn't promote from within, as some people thought that Executive Vice President of Television Chris Kaiser deserved consideration, and that the company also had in lighting and set director Jason Robinson, who is seen as a valuable resource. A source stated the hiring shouldn't have been seen as a shock, as TKO's Mark Shapiro previously oversaw ESPN, a company where Fitting worked for many years. The same source said they felt that the hiring aligned with Shapiro and Nick Khan's sensibilities about what's coming in the sports world. After months of Bobby Lashley being aligned with the Street Profits on television, WWE has decided on a faction name. The Street Profits were turned heel when paired with Lashley in a new faction on SmackDown. They've recently entered into a program with AOP and Killer Kross. There has been discussion within WWE of Odyssey Jones being added to the group, but nothing has transpired since then. Jones hasn't been used on television since before being called up to the main roster earlier this year as part of the draft. WrestleVotes reported today that the planned name for the group is The Pride. While WWE was originally planning to reveal the name on last week's SmackDown, it got nixed for an unknown reason. Also, the direction of the group could be changing. There were plans in place to name the Bobby Lashley Street Profits faction on last week's SmackDown, which got axed at the last second for unknown reasons. I'm told those plans are still tentative, as the direction of the trio could be shifting. The planned name for the group is The Pride. The latest pay-per-view event of the year for TNA Wrestling, Hard To Kill, is slated to take place Saturday at the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada, and a big talent signing is expected to be made official. Head of TNA Creative Scott D'Amore teased in a recent interview that a big talent signing was close to being made, and the promotion is also hyping that worlds will collide and that you won't believe who is showing up for the show. TNA has earmarked money to sign a big name. Mustafa Ali is a name that has yet to sign with a top promotion from the September WWE budget cuts. PW Insider reports the belief among those they've spoken to in TNA is that at least one former WWE name is coming in the show. There's no word yet on who that could be. Kevin Patrick is on the hot seat with some people within WWE now that he is no longer working alongside Michael Cole. Last August, it was announced Michael Cole and Wade Barrett would serve as the commentators for Raw. Cole remained on SmackDown while being joined by Kevin Patrick and Corey Graves, which was after the teams had been Patrick and Graves for the Raw brand and Cole and Barrett on SmackDown. At the time of the change, it was reported WWE was high on Patrick and thought having him work with Cole would benefit his growth as a broadcaster. At the start of the new year, the teams consisted of two-man boobs going forward, ending Cole's tenure on SmackDown. PW Insider reports some people within WWE are watching to see how Patrick does on SmackDown without Cole steering the ship as the lead play-by-play guy. It was added that there's a feeling in some circles that Patrick really needs to step up as an announcer in the months ahead if he wants to keep the spot. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please feel free to express your opinion below. Be sure to check out more videos from the channel. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. Once again, I'm KB the Mark, signing off. Until the next one.
I started with nothing and came out a king. I've been the one that's been ballin' for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free.